So I can't for the life of me figure out why nobody has come up with a tool for this, because it's exceedingly useful for my line of work. So this is a pinion out of a differential, and whenever you're inserting the pinion into the housing, you have to set the pinion depth several times, unless you have a pinion depth gauge, and even then that only works for some housings. You have to press this upper bearing on, and a lot of people will put the bearing on and then they'll put the yoke on and then they'll use the nut, and it ends up marring up the threads here because you have to do this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And so what I did is I made an air hammer attachment. I just took your regular air hammer flat end, and then I welded it to a piece of DOM tubing, and it allows me to air hammer this bearing on, and then the yoke on as well, and that takes all the, you don't have to mar up your threads when you're doing it. Here's a video of me using it in the shop.
Keep going.
And so it works good. I've used the crap out of them. You can see it rolls the edges here because this is just, it's not very hard tubing. But I have a couple concerns, I guess. If you make this out of really hard material, it may potentially mess up like the bearing race. It could chip it, versus this is kind of the sacrificial piece here. So, and I don't even know if this is CNC work or if this would be like lathe work, but or if these are forged pieces. Like, totally not my area of expertise, but I figured I'd put the idea out there anyhow.